hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Cloudy today, morning showers mixing with snow later, 43 the high. About 34 downtown. Live at Night comes up next Saturday. DeVos Performance Hall. WGRD.com has all the details. VIP tickets were sold. If you got the VIP, all the details for that at WGRD.com. And then am I hearing right? There's an after party? Details still being finalized?
Anyone?
I was watching Steve talk, but
Sorry,
I didn't know what was going on.
That's my fault.
I was waiting for you to turn it on.
I thought it was on. Sorry.
Still being finalized.
Okay.
But there will be one.
But yeah, I mean, people are going to party after. Yeah. Anybody can party.
Yeah.
No, there is an after party.
There is.
Officially. Courtyard by Marriott, downtown GR.
Oh, cool.
In the bistro for the Free Beer and Hot Wings Live at Night after party. Whole thing brought to you by Vape Juice, BioLife, and Soaring Eagle Casino and Resorts.
Oh, I'm so stoked.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great. Already more sales than last year.
Yeah.
And we've got more nudity planned.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty fun.
Lee Vandermeed will be totally nude the entire show.
Absolutely. Yeah. They don't call him old two dongs for nothing.
No, they don't.
Maybe they
what
don't.
If he's driving right now, and for a moment he just thought to himself, do people call me two dogs?
I didn't realize they knew.
I mean, I'm sure as someone who's been in the public eye as long as he has, there's been plenty of times where there have been rumors about him. Mm-hmm. Now, Lee's last appearance at Live at Night, he was at the second Live at Night performance.
Legend.
Isn't that where the name came from? Didn't he say, I can take two?
No.
Okay. No, I don't think he used those words in that order.
He said something else we can't say.
No,
yeah.
I mean, it was the strongest line ever uttered by any of us.
Yeah.
And it was by him. It was
perfect.
I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
It was the line of the night.
Said to Hannah Saunders, which made it even better.
Yeah.
This story from Fox 17 and Mecosta County, I don't know a lot about, but I could know that somebody got in big trouble for handing out flyers at the courthouse. This is a do-gooder.
She told me the bond. I was speechless. $150,000 bond for handing out a piece of paper.
Wow.
On a public sidewalk.
A bond and charges his attorney argues are outrageous. The Mecosta man facing prison time for passing out jury rights flyers on the sidewalk in front of the courthouse, all along telling us he was left speechless.
Yeah, Keith Wood was back in court again this morning determining whether this controversial case will eventually move to trial.
How can that be in court?
Broke the story back in November. She is outside the Mecosta County Courthouse with the latest.
The 5-year
now,
felony
in my
this
mind,
case was
first of all, it's not, but I imagine the Mecosta County Courthouse was like a hay barn where half had burned down.
Yeah. I would have guessed the same.
A little disappointed.
Yeah, I assumed it would be at the same place where that kid had that rave and then talked on TV, and the other one was asleep in the background.
Passed out with a rake in his face.
Well, maybe they're going to say we're here in front of the Grand Rapids courthouse.
To show you what a courthouse is supposed to look like.
Okay.
No offense, Big Rapids.
It's still going forward, though, with the jury tampering charge. And I just spoke with Keith Wood. As you can imagine, he and his family are extremely relieved by that felony being dropped. But he still tells me he feels he did nothing wrong. The case still getting a lot of attention. The courtroom was packed this morning. Also just spoke with a couple who drove all the way from Sheboygan just to be here for this hearing.
Well, those are idiots.
The defense telling me this is still very much a civil rights issue, believing it's a violation of free speech.
This is why they say good men do nothing.
Right.
That's what I've always heard.
Yep.
Speech case, absolutely. Because you heard the judge at the end say, I'm taking that under advisement, I'm not ruling, because she wants to hear facts and things like that. So absolutely we'll be pursuing the free speech arguments and everything you heard. There's no illegal activity here.
Nothing illegal, Keith Wood and his attorney argue in this pamphlet.
Is this what the people of Mecosta County need to be protected from? Is this why our client needs to be ripped away from his family and put in prison, which is what the prosecutor is asking for?
Interpose another
that is
the equities of this case are not in issue. The question
justifying my existence as a prosecutor is what's at issue here. If I don't prosecute people who hand out leaflets, then what am I supposed to do?
Was I zoning out, or have they not said what they think was the problem?
Jury tampering.
Yeah, I think their worry is that jurors are going to read that and go, oh, I can just leave. Smell you later.
Oh, I didn't know I had rights as a juror. I mean, I understand if you're actually trying to taint a jury in a specific manner over a specific case, but if it's you're handing out a pamphlet about juror rights.
Yeah. I assumed you could do that anywhere.
Yeah, how is that tampering?
Like they said, it's a flyer being handed out on the sidewalk.
I mean, unless it's filled with lies. I mean,
it's not illegal to lie.
Unless it says your juror rights are that you can take in a gun, you can do this, you can do that, and it. At least you could get him on like inciting or something.
So
but
stupid and pointless.
I mean, if you're just
and I don't want to be on his side. It's like, go away, busybody. Let people do their thing.
Yeah, I mean, I hate people that hand out flyers on sidewalks for any reason whatsoever. Even if I agree with them about something, I don't want their stupid piece of paper. But
I don't either. But it's not illegal. It doesn't seem illegal. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, how would this result in an arrest of any sort and a prosecution? Are you kidding me?
Maybe this prosecutor does me a favor and I never have to throw somebody's flyer away.
Maybe he's an environmental lawyer. Yeah.
Was the law violated? Is there a First Amendment protection to it?
A juror's right to vote their conscience, jury nullification, sparking this controversy nationwide over Wood's felony charge.
Oh, man, we've heard from everybody from the ACLU, like I said, the Cato Institute, the Heritage Foundation, to you name it. It's
and I said, back off, he's mine.
Yes, and that this should not be happening.
Though no Michigan statute criminalizes jury nullification, the prosecution says this pamphlet polluted a jury pool intentionally.
With regard to the obstruction of justice, we do believe that it is a broader activity that's being involved here, where you do pollute the entire jury panel. And certainly, if we were to allow Mr. Wood's conduct here, we could have every trial stopped.
Judge Kimberly
It's a
Boer
bit of a
sitting in
slippery
for
slope
Judge Peter
argument.
Jaklovic after he
definitely
ordered Wood's arrest back in.
This would be the same type of guy who wants the internet taken down because people get information there.
Right? I don't know if he did anything wrong, but if we let it go, it could wreck it for the future. Well, you can't do that.
The felony, she says the misdemeanor stands, defining a juror as anybody summoned.
A juror can be defined as someone who is in the jury pool or has been selected to become a juror.
Grateful for the rarity to be refunded his $15,000 bond deposit in full, Wood says he has no intention of pleading guilty to jury tampering. Wood will be in court next for a pre-trial date that's still to be set. Stay with Fox 17. We'll stay on top of this case for you and continue to bring you any developments. For now, we're in Mecosta County. Dana Chiklis, Fox 17 News.
Dozens of headstones and graves at a cemetery in West Michigan.
There's, obviously free speech has limits. You can't yell. The classic is you can't yell fire in a crowded theater.
Right. You can't incite riots and things, but
boy, that looks pretty sketchy. I can't see them winning that one against him.
No.
Well, they're already backpedaling to a degree.
No, certainly. Yeah, I mean, even at the beginning, before they dropped the felony charge, the idea that they would go after him for a felony for that.
Yeah, prison.
I understand once somebody's selected for a jury, you can't talk to them or you can't hand them anything. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I will stop or whatever.
I thought when the story started, I thought it would be contempt or something.
Right. Maybe a simple,
could still be serious.
like a misdemeanor, like they're going after him now. Like a simple ticket or something.
Yeah.
Look, we asked you to stop. You didn't. That's a ticket because of this. Pay your $150 fine or whatever.
Waste of taxpayer money, man.
It is. Yeah. It's look at how much it is.
Waste of time.
So much.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
95% of these jury things are all waste of taxpayer times. If you're not looking at like armed robbery, a massive burglary, a murder, like actual capital offenses. Please. What do you need this for?
Thanks to Anna's house today. 4 locations, 3 in Grand Rapids, 1 by Woodland Mall, 1 on Plainfield, 1 by Rivertown. 4th one in Holland on Felt Street, open 6 till 3 every day. Online ordering and takeout available. You're going to love it. Gluten-free, vegan options available, all natural, chemical-free meats at all the locations. You're going to love Anna's house. Go there. We love them. That's
true.
all. It's Bush. The chemicals between us. 97.9 GRD rocks.